Good afternoon. Welcome to the discussion session on financial statements of Al Jazeera Services for the half year ended on 30th June 2024. As the financial statements are uploaded on MSX website, we'll share the income statement, discuss the performance of the company for the 6 months ended 30th June 2024. The revenue for catering and allied service business for the period was at 5.4 million, which was up by 10% compared to 4.9 million for the same period in 2023. Operating profit at 368,000 was up by 14% compared to 323,000 for first half of 2023. Profit from investments for the period was 145,000. The share of profit from investment in an associate, Al Ceramic Tiles Company SLG, was at 128,000, which was down by 89%, while compared with real money 1.1 million reported for first half of 2023. The management of Al in their discussion session on 29th August has explained the reasons for decline in profit. The net profit for first half ended 30th June 2024 was 558,000 against 1.6 million for the same period in 2023. Shareholders' equity as on 30th June 2024 was 18.2 million with net asset per share 164. Gentlemen, now the floor is open for the discussion. Please go ahead with your questions. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Vishan, you wanted to ask some question? Please unmute. Your mic is muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear Mr.
Hi,
Vishan. Yeah.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for the call. We just wanted some flavor now that of the mute button. If you could just give us some sort of sense of how the operating business is doing. Of course, we understand that the reason for the capital reduction is because you have sufficient cash, which is enough to conduct your operating activities. So if you could just give us some sense of how the operating business is doing, what sort of margins you're looking at, and what is the sort of outlook going forward on the operating piece of the business?
Actually, just your voice was cracking in between. What I can understand is your question is on the capital reduction first, and the second is on margins, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So regarding capital reduction, we had an EGM yesterday, and we have put our agenda with our explanation, the reasons for capital reduction and the reduction of capital for full preference and equity both, and the attachments were uploaded on MSX website today. Also, the full explanation is there on MSX. You can go. You can just refer those the points related to capital reduction, and as it is already approved by shareholders yesterday in EGM, and the minutes are now in the process of the vetting. Regarding business, as I have said in my just opening remark, that our revenue has increased by 10%, which is at now 5.4 million from 4.9 million. And our operating profit has also increased by 14%, to 168,000. We are trying our best in this current market situation to expand our catering business and the profitability from this segment.
Okay.
Hope I answered my question.
No, yeah, I understand that. Right. And in terms of any concerns on the performance of your associate, Because I think a few years back we had seen some impairment on the Anwar ceramic, carrying values. If any sort of discussions with the auditors or anything that we should be concerned about.
Actually, related to Alanor Ceramic and for their performance, they had an interaction with investors. They had investor session on 29th of August. You can refer to the discussion session. The second is related to the investments and auditors. If you see our book value for Alanor Ceramic is far below than the market price at this moment. So this is at this moment. This don't require any attention from the auditors. And as it is an strategic investment also, from auditing point of view, it is not, it's a long-term investment. And even if the book value is less, just like for academic purpose, I'm telling you, the long-term value to the business will be evaluated, and then only some issues if they are cropping up. But at this point of time, we are having a very good gap between the book value and the market value.
Right. Noted. Fine. That's it from my side. You've been very elaborate. You've been very transparent. You've given us all the information on MSX, so we appreciate that. And wish you all the best going forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Any other question?
Yeah, yes, Peter.
في أي أسئلة أخرى؟
We'll wait for a few more minutes and then we'll conclude the session.
في أي أسئلة أخرى؟
As there is no further question, we conclude the session. Thank you very much for joining.